Good afternoon. We are so excited to be with you today, and we are just eager to share with you about the at-home learning portal that has been developed for our Midlothian ISD students. So just to let you know, I want you to understand that school is still in session, and although it may look just a little bit different than it usually does, we're so excited to get to be back with our students, even if it's virtual and in a distant learning format. Students will still be instructed with all of the same tools that they are very used to and familiar with. They are just going to be looked maybe a little bit different in this learning format. We understand our little pre-K students may need paper packets. We have those ready for all of our pre-K students. And if your household does not have internet or has some connectivity problems, please let your teachers know, as paper packets can be created for those as well. Let's take a look now at our in-home portal that we have developed on our website. You would go to Parents and Students, and the very first link you see there is At Home Learning. The first letter is a letter from Dr. Ledbetter that just gives you a little bit of information about this portal and about this time in our district. Up here, you would go to Elementary at Home Learning. Right here gives you just some basic information. Please remember that your teachers are available from 8 to 4 to answer any emails and questions that you may have. If we scroll down a little bit further, you will notice that we have Seesaw, which is the platform that our kindergarten through second grade students will use, and we may have some third grade students using it as well. But there's all this information available for you as to how you can connect your child's Seesaw account. Some third grade and all of our fourth and fifth grade will be using the learning platform of Canvas. Right here, again, gives you all the information you need about how to connect to your child's Canvas account. If we scroll back up, our next section is Elementary Online Resources. Please know that many of these resources are actually available for you to use as you choose, but the teachers will also be picking and choosing some of these resources to create lessons directly for your children. There will be some explicit instruction videos as well on your child's Seesaw or Canvas platform, because we still want our teachers to be the teacher of your student. Through Hello ID, it works best on the Safari browser on your child's iPad, and this is where they can link to some of our main programs. Our children are very used to using iStation, Imagine Math, and Education Galaxy. There's parent information for you and some videos even about how you can connect to those online platforms and programs, because we're asking students to spend about 20 to 30 minutes a day on each of these. But we'll talk more about that in just a moment with the schedule that we are just suggesting for you. STEM Scopes is another one that they can get through Hello ID that has wonderful science lessons and that our science teachers will be creating lessons from. If we scroll down, we see that there are a lot of different hands-on activities. We want to make sure that our students have that blended learning opportunity, and so it's not just online, that there truly is some hands-on activities that our students will be doing. All of these have different links that you can choose from, and again, our teachers will be providing some hands-on activity lessons right there within the Seesaw and Canvas platform. Students can take a picture or take a video of themselves once they have created that in order to submit their evidence of completing that lesson. If we continue to scroll down, we also have some additional online resources for you. These may be seen in some of the teachers' lessons, but if you have additional time, you may also have your students log into any of these things. Scrolling just a little bit further, here are the expectations that we have for our students. Teachers are going to be tracking that usage on iStation, Imagine Math, and Education Galaxy daily so that they can provide students with feedback as needs occur. Furthermore, K through 3 students will be expected to submit 2 lessons for literacy and 2 lessons for math on a weekly basis. Our 4th and 5th grade students will be having lessons in literacy, math, and science every single day that they can submit back into their Seesaw or their Canvas platform. If we scroll back up, the next thing we're going to go to and discuss is some face-to-face virtual hours that our teachers are offering for our students. We are very excited that our teachers are going to have a way to actually see their students and talk to their students, because they have been really missing those students and they're excited to actually see their smiling faces. Or this is an opportunity for you to be able to ask questions as well. And so you see the designated times. There's 2 different times each day. The teachers will put a link to those Google Hangouts in your Seesaw or Canvas platform so that you will be able to link right in and have some time with that teacher. Ask them questions about what the assignments are and allow the student to simply even just say hello or ask questions themselves directly to their teacher in a face-to-face virtual format. We're very excited about that, and our teachers are eager to see those happy faces. If you scroll back up, we do have a sample schedule. What should school look like now that the children are actually at home? One thing for sure is that we want to make sure that they have plenty of breaks in between. So this is just a sample of how you could structure your day for your children, and feel free to use it or make it flexible and work for you. There is also many different opportunities for your students to talk to their teachers through Seesaw as well as through Canvas and have their questions answered. We want to make sure that your student has the opportunity to be in touch with their teacher on a regular basis. They're very excited to continue explicitly teaching your child through this distance learning format, and they look forward to seeing their students and providing them feedback. We encourage you as the parent to continue to check on your child, to monitor their progress, but we certainly don't expect you to teach them. Our teachers are there to instruct your child every step of the way. If you have some questions and run into problems through this process, please know that we do have a help desk that is open from 7:30 to 5 each day, Monday through Friday, with a variety of different people there to answer your questions. After 5, feel free to leave a message and somebody will return to you as soon as possible. You may also email info@misd.gs for any questions you have. The help desk telephone number is 469-300-4849. We at MISD are proud of the flexibility and adjustments our teachers have made as they've been busy planning this past week. We know that we are excited and we're ready for this experience. As we transition to this at-home learning format, we understand that you may need some little extra tips and tricks and how to structure the day for your child. And so I'm going to turn it over now to Shanna Malone, who's going to provide some of that extra information for you.
Good afternoon, MISD family. My name is Shanna Malone. I'm the Social Emotional Support Specialist for our elementary campuses. I'm here today just to talk to you a minute or two, the schedule is great, about providing structure, a schedule, and a routine for your family at home. I'm going to read off my paper because there's just no time for bloopers. Every parent of an infant or toddler knows the importance of sticking to a schedule, and this doesn't change as we mature. Our brains thrive on predictability, and right now the daily patterns of our lives have kind of been flipped upside down. It can be very helpful to create a daily schedule or routine with your family members, allowing your children some choice and power over what feels like a powerless situation right now. These routines and schedules can be written by the individuals of your family. They can be done together, and it can fit the need of every family member. My children wrote their own schedules with a few required items from me, such as playing outside, chores, breaks, time for their learning, and exercise. This is a wonderful example of a schedule you can use at home for your families. These schedules can be adjusted as needed, Be flexible but consistent. The predictability that's going to soothe the lower centers of our brain come from having a sequence of events that occurs the same way each day. The time doesn't really matter, but keeping it consistent is going to help your children feel calm at home. We are maintaining consistency in my home through scheduled wake-up times, meal times, learning times, and bedtimes. Those times are going to stay the same. My kids know what to expect at every part of their day, and I'm going to get a lot less pushback when I say it's time to complete assignments or it's time for chores, because they know that it's coming. So those will stay consistent and create the predictability that everyone needs right now. Maintaining a schedule or a routine provides children and adolescents, I've got one of those at home, the knowledge of the expectations for their day, increasing willingness and cooperation. So while I don't expect you to be a drill instructor and everyone up at 6:15, it can be very helpful to follow some structure throughout the day so your kids know what to expect. I'm wishing you well through all of this, and back to Becky.
Thank you, Shanna. Please make the schedule flexible for you, and understand that we understand you may have to work or have other obligations during the day, but make sure that you set a routine for your child whenever that learning time actually is. Again, as the Director of Elementary Learning, I am very proud of our teachers, and we know that we are ready to tackle this challenge and assist your child in every way possible so that their learning continues. Thank you again, and have a great day.